Hey guys, welcome for your weekly update, and today I'm going to be looking at the chart of Bitcoin versus the US dollar, and I'm going to go through all the time frames, starting with the monthly, which is the one that I have here right now. And so first thing I wanted to show here for the monthly time frame is the monthly RSI, here the stochastic RSI, which it's going to be crossing bullish sometime next month or maybe sometime at the end of this month. And this is very, very significant. One of the most important things you should be looking at right now, because this is going to be a buy signal for long-term holders and investors. So when this crosses bullish, this is a buy signal. This bullish cross here, it was a fake out because it ended up going lower, but you can still see how many buys triggered it on a monthly scale. I mean, it sent this thing all the way back, all the way up to the all-time highs here. You see, if I put my cross here, and you follow the vertical line up to the price action, you can see that when that crossed, we had big buys buying here. So this is going to happen now again. This is a very strong buy signal. And I wanted to show the example for Rune. This happened in Rune on the monthly. So this happened on Rune sometime at the end of last month. You see the cross here. So if I put my arrow here, my cross here, that's the beginning, that's the 1st of February, and if I move it one bar, we go to the 1st of March. So you see the cross is sometime at the end of February, so sometime at the end of this candle. And as soon the cross happened, triggered all the long-term buys here. And we had this pump here, and it hasn't finished pumping yet. I mean, it's been pumping since then. So maybe something similar is going to happen to Bitcoin, so that could be the last call to enter here for people who hasn't entered yet. This could be like the last call. Not advised to enter right now as you are watching this video. Maybe you would wait for a little retracement in small time frames. But I mean, in a general, you know, for the long term, for the very long term, this is going to be a very strong buy signal for long-term holders and investors. Another thing is the 20-month moving average, which is the red moving average, which I have been talking about for the last 2 months, maybe even more. I said 1,000 times, don't ignore the 20-month moving average, don't ignore the 20-month moving average, don't ignore the 20-month moving average, because it's very, very strong support. And we can see the price bounced every time it touched. It went slightly below it, it bounced, and now it's nicely bouncing. Of course, we still have almost 10 days for the current monthly candle to close. So anything can happen in 9 or in 10 days here. But the only way I'm going bearish on this chart, the only way I'm turning bearish on this chart is if during the next 10 days until this candle closes, we dump really hard and we end up closing below the 20-month moving average. If we close a monthly candle, this one or next month or whenever, if we close one monthly candle below the 20-month moving average, then I'm going to be medium-term bearish. But until this doesn't happen, I'm going to continue to assume that the 20-month moving average is the bottom of this downswing here, of this 3 months downswing. This is the bottom, and we bounce here on the 20-month moving average. That's been my assumption for the last 2 months, and that's what I have been saying. So nothing else for the monthly. Moving on to the weekly. On the weekly, we have conflicting signals here, so this chart is more neutral. We have a bearish cross here on the 20 and the 50-month moving averages. However, the weekly candle that just closed yesterday, now this is the new weekly candle which just opened. We still have 6 days ahead for this candle to close. But the previous week here, the candle that closed yesterday is a bullish candle. I mean, it's a very bullish candle. It's a very long, it has a very long green body. So it's a bullish candle. However, we still have to close we have to close a weekly candle above these major levels, namely the first level I would like to see a weekly candle close above is the close of this candle here at around 42,000 and a half, more or less. So if we get to close a weekly candle above this level here, that's going to be the first thing I would like to see to go more bullish on this chart. Until then, we are neutral. So when I say we are neutral, it means we could be bouncing into this cross and get rejected and do another, and have another leg down and consolidate for a little bit longer before we actually go up. I'm generally bullish because there's many more bullish signs than bearish signs, generally in all the time frames. But for the weekly, I have to be neutral right now. So we'll see what happens next week by the time this new candle closes. Moving on to the daily, and we can show the drawings now. The daily time frame is not really like tradable. Like you cannot really trade this because you see it's been like going up and down and up and down. You see the moving averages are crossing above and below each other. If we hide everything, including the candles, you see the moving averages are flip-flopping. So you cannot really trade this in this time frame. But I continue to say the green zone here is my consolidation accumulation zone, which I've been sharing this for a long time as well. And since I've been sharing this, the price has been above and below the green zone. So this is the accumulation, there's a consolidation accumulation zone. So anywhere in the green zone is a good buy, and if it's below it, it's even better. I have been saying to buy at 39 for as long as I can remember. I said it for members, I said it for on my free group. So if we go, let's see if I can show both, TradingView and Telegram. So these are the daily candles, right? When we had this pump here, which happened in the whole crypto market in general, not just on Bitcoin, we had this pump here. Right before the pump, I did my second entry for the 2022 HODL portfolio when Bitcoin was at 39,000, right here is this red line here. And then the price started bouncing. When we touched this red line here, which is at 42,139, you can see the price in red here. This is my red line here. This was my short term target, bullish target. I shared this here for members, so you can see here, this is the exact same day. So this is the 9th of March, right? You can see the message here on Telegram, the 9th of March, and this candle here is from the 9th of March. So when this happened, when we touched this target, 42,139, I said my target for the current BTC pump just been reached. I'll be happy if it keeps going though. So I wasn't sure if it was gonna just consolidate and keep going, but that was the short-term target in the upside. So you could have been taking profit here for short-term trades. And then this made a head and shoulder at the top. And so I got a bearish target. And then the bearish target was reached, which is this red line here at almost 41,000. So I said 41,000 bearish target just been reached from the head and shoulder. You can see there's a head and shoulder here. I said, I'm saying this because maybe another day consolidating here now, question mark, like I'm not sure, like I don't know, I'm just sharing what I see. And so someone asked here, you mean consolidation before bounce or consolidation to continue to the downside? And I said, I don't know. And they said, no, I know, haha, but what's your thoughts? And so I have no idea yet. And next thing I said here, I said, I don't know yet, but one thing I know is there's ridiculous strong resistance at 39,000 approximately. I doubt we go below that again. And of course, 39,000 approximately, it's not going to be the beautiful number, the beautiful rounded number of 39,000. It's obviously going to be a little bit above or a little bit below, but that was my approximate really strong support. And of course I meant support here, not resistance support, that is. So that was the level of support. when we got down there to 39, I said, look guys, if you've been waiting to enter, now is the time to do it. Buy at 39 or close to 39. So I couldn't have been more, more precise, both in the upside with my target here, the red line, and in my downside here at 39. Even though the price went below it, actually the lowest was between 37 and 38,000. So that was the lowest, but even if you enter for the short term here at 39, your stop loss needs to be below the previous low here, so the stop loss wouldn't have been hit. And I've been recommending for members to not even use a stop loss at this specific time, because anything can happen in the short term, regarding the geopolitics. So it could dump very quick and then form a wick here. I wouldn't be using stop loss on Bitcoin now after a 3 months downswing, capitulation candle, and after all the bullish signs that we have. I wouldn't be risking a stop loss here unless you're doing the short-term trading. But if it's for medium term, if you can afford to hold for the next 3 months or so, then I wouldn't be using a stop loss. But even if you would be using a stop loss, your stop loss should have been below this low here at approximately 37,000. The price never got there. So anyways, I've been saying all the time, buy 39, buy 39, buy 39, or below. If it's below it, it's even better. I shared also on the free Telegram channel. I guess I would have to go up here. So anyways, this was from 24th of February. I said my 2022 hodl portfolio starts with today dip, and this was 24th of February. Let's see where this was. It was this dip here, guys. It was like at 35,000. That was my first buy. When Bitcoin was all the way down here. The fear was extreme in the markets and in social media. I mean, after it's already extended from the 3 months downswing. But not only that, here it crashed. Literally, it crashed really fast. And this candle that now you see the wick, you see the lower shadow here, but at one point, that candle was full red body candle all the way down to below 35,000. So that was very scary for people, and I thought it was the best. I had to react very quick and go and buy my coins for the 2022 hodl portfolio, because I knew, or I shouldn't say I knew, because I don't know anything really. I don't know the future, but I was pretty sure that was going to be the bottom. Like, the fear was extreme. So that's why I pulled the trigger to do my buys here when Bitcoin was at 35,000. But anyway, since then, I've been searching everywhere to buy at 39. I would have to find the post here. But anyways, guys, come and join the free Telegram channel. And by the way, talking about this, I'm going to be promoting my free Telegram channel, which I have been doing already. But I'm going to be giving away free subscriptions. I have to think about it. Maybe it'll be 2 weeks or maybe 1 month for free. And I'm going to do it somehow here through the free Telegram channel, because I have been looking to do it automatic somehow from the website, but I can't find an easy way to do it automatic, and at the same time limited to a few people, because I cannot be giving away for everyone. Because imagine my group, my private group would have, all of the sudden thousands of members. If I give it away for free unlimited, I cannot manage that by myself, so I have to limit it somehow. So anyways, I'm going to be using my free Telegram channel to give away private memberships somehow. 2 weeks for free, 1 month for free, maybe one person every day, something like that. I'll be announcing this on my free Telegram channel, I think today or tomorrow. And I can't really do smaller time frames than this. I have been looking at the 4 hours and 1 hour before making this video, but by the time I came back from the beach, I took a shower and I ate something, and then I looked at the chart again. Bitcoin was like all the way up here, then all the way down here, then like Bitcoin is just doing Bitcoin things on a small time frames. So can't really do any technical analysis on here. Like I have been saying, I would be ignoring short-term moves, especially during these times when there's so much uncertainty in geopolitics, and I would be focusing on medium to long term, which is what I always try to focus, but more especially in times like right now. So guys, that's all from me today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.